Welcome to another video from Dr. Lock. We made a video a while ago comparing the two, the M8 and the MVP, a while back, and we had a comment there that we had to redo it because some of the menus we weren't picking the same thing at the same time, and that our point wasn't exactly clear because we weren't touching the same menus at the same time. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go through a few of the menus just to show you that once again the point being that one is a complete system, one is not a complete system, and one has holes in it, the other one is a lot more structurally sound and a lot more reliable. So when I first go through, I've been through a number of them, but just for an example, when you go to Bentley, I'm going to go to Bentley over this side. I'm not going to do the whole entire menu, I'm only just going to pick some random ones. Okay, so enter. Okay, so first of all, when I pick Bentley, on this one I'm with the MVP, I'm getting all regions. On the M8 I'm getting immobilizer or pin code. So I'm going to pick all regions here. Then it's asking me by a vehicle, and then I have two vehicles here that I can do. It tells me which vehicles. Over here it doesn't tell me which vehicles, it just says immobilizer or read pin code. So I'm going to push immobilizer. Now it's going to take me through the challenge test where you've got to use this calculator here to be able to do that. And if you want to go back at this stage, this machine seems to jam up. There's no way for me to go back on this, so I'm just going to power that down, power that back up again. Okay, so that's just one very small example. Let's put in the pin number. Okay, so Bentley example, there's one. Let's go back and let's look at let's go down to, let's say, BMW, right? Okay, enter BMW, all regions. This one's saying by vehicle or by system. Let's go all regions. Now we see the same menu, so let's go by vehicle. Okay, so we have the same there. Let's go back. Let's go by systems. Okay, we have one system here. We have three systems here. Type 1, Type 2, EWS 3, and only on this one you have only one. So there's yet another example. And let's just pick some random ones here because I haven't done any mocking this up in any way apart from setting up the two screens so that you can see them. Let's try something which is common in alright, well, there's a few more here. Let's try Citroen. See how we go with Citroen. I'm going to try a lot of the most popular brands. Okay, so here we need to select our region. Europe, South America. Okay, by vehicle. Okay, and there's our list there. So already I can see that this list is like, you know, this many off the bottom. This list is like half off the bottom. So there is a difference there. Back. Let's go down to GM Opel, and let's go back here. Back. Where are we going? Back. Okay. GM Opel. See, here we have GM USA or General Motors. They're calling it GM. So let's go General Motors. Here we have Africa, Asia, China, Euro, US, Israel, South America. Here we have China, Euro, Australia, South America. So let's go to Australia for argument's sake because that's where we are located. Here we have what seems to be the same immobilizers. Here we have our selection of cars. Here we have our selection of cars too. It looks the same at this stage. So we're going to go across and we're going to see that it comes up to here and over here. So we have 4 on this side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so we have 3 more cars on this machine than we do on this machine. That's just looking at the list of cars, and that's under GM. So we're working our way through the menu here just on a random cars that we're selecting, just comparing apples against apples. So the next one down, let's go Honda. Honda's Honda's quite popular. Honda, yep. Honda. Okay, so once again we have more locations here than we do here. Let's look at it from a different angle. Let's go Euro. Let's go Euro over the top here. By vehicle, that's our vehicle list there. By vehicle, that's our vehicle list here. So already you can see, you can start to see the difference here. More here, less here. Guaranteed to work, not guaranteed to work. Back. Okay, so let's try Hyundai. Let's bring this one up to Hyundai. Now I make this video just to outline, to show you this point, because a lot of things can be very deceptive when things look the same, they advertise the same, and the 1 or 2 line description they use to sell the machine, you know, can be so vague that you can outlay a couple of $1,000 and you know, hope for the best. But sometimes, you know, using the original products, a couple of $1,000 more, but you get so much more. You get better reliability, you get better tech support, you get more menus, more updates, everything. So it's more of an investment, as where the other one, yeah, you could look at it as a bit of an investment, but it can also be a lot of trial and error. So that's why this machine, that's why we buy the tokens and use this machine, because it allows the locksmiths to get in and out easier. Sorry, I forgot. I spoke too much. I forgot where we're at. That's alright. Hyundai. Hyundai. Okay, so automatically we're missing a couple of menus there. Let's go to Australia. There's Australia at the top on this one. Immobilizer, by vehicle, by vehicle, by vehicle. Let's go by vehicle. Okay, so at the moment they're kind of looking pretty identical. I can see a lot of the cars are out of sync here, so I'm going to go across. Okay, so I've got 3 up the top there, and this one I don't. So I have more on this one than I do on this one instantly, because I can scroll one menu across. This one I can't. So there's that one. There's Hyundai. Okay, let's look for another big one which a lot of people do on a daily basis. Infiniti, Isuzu. Okay, yeah, we'll try Isuzu. There's a lot of new Isuzu sort of stuff coming out. Let's go Australia. Australia. I've got D-Max. I've got D-Max. That's all we had. So they seem to be equal in that regard. Iveco. Iveco Daily. Iveco Daily. Seem to be okay there too. Okay, the next one we can look at is, let's go Kia. Kia. Okay, let's go Australia. Go back. Australia. Okay, so we've got a third option here on this machine, on the MVP, proximity. So that's a pretty big one. Immobilizer. Immobilizer, by vehicle, by vehicle. Okay, so here we look like we're menu for menu. Okay, and they look like everything is the same. I'm doing this fairly on both of them, like, you know what I mean. If I see it, I'll call it. There's no bias either which way. If it's got it, it's got it. Land Rover, Land Rover. As far as it working, different story. Immobilizer, remote, proximity. We're missing proximity. So this was Land Rover. Already we're missing proximity, which a lot of the new cars are. Yep, Freelander, and we've got the same cars in there. So as long as you're not programming one of the new remotes up, or proximity remote, looks like they're matched there as far as being on the menu. I can't say as far as working because I haven't tried them all really. Okay, let's try something like Mazda. Mazda. Okay, so here I'm selecting my region, here I'm already into the cars. So this is a bit hard to know which region they're talking about, but I'm going to try Asia by vehicle. Okay, so I'm getting a lot there by vehicle, back. Actually, if you look at that, there's more there than there is in their complete menu on that one. Back. Let's go Australia by vehicle. Okay, so we've got a lot more there once again. Back. Europe by vehicle. We've got more there as well. Back. North America by vehicle. We've got more there. Tribute's not listed there. Okay, so clearly the winner here is the MVP under Mazda. You get more there as well. Mercedes. I didn't think you could do too many Mercedes, but let's have a look. Euro or USA? Let's get Euro, Sprinter. Okay, so we can do Sprinter on both. USA. Okay, we've got Sprinter there too. So it looks like Sprinter's a Mercedes that you can do with this thing. Never done one. Mitsubishi. Okay, so pretty much the same there from what I can see, except we've got Africa. Let's go Australia. Okay, so at the moment I can see 1, 2, 3 from the bottom. This one is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 from the bottom. So we've got 2 more menus in this one under Mitsubishi. So this one has more, so it's once again the winner. Okay, Nissan. Okay, we have more locations here. Let's go. Well, it's funny, you know, I have Australia on this one. I don't have Australia on this one. So let's go. Oh, sorry, I do have Australia. There it is. There. I was looking for AUS. Okay, so by vehicle. Okay, so almost identical. I've got 2 or 3 more on this one. So this one once again is the winner. This one up the top has Nissan Systems. This one doesn't have Nissan Systems, it only has the cars. So let's go back. And down the bottom here, because it had more menus than this one before, let's go back here. This one never listed the systems in the first initial menu, this one did. So by systems, so we have these other options here. Let's go back to Australia and go systems. Right, so here's the systems it has here. Here's the systems as it has here. These ones, basically, they've categorized it into 3. As we're here, they're all there. So if we go Blade, and we count out how many systems there, 6 or 7, then we go back, then we go Twist, we count another 3 there, then we go Start, Stop button, we count another 2. Should be about the same as there. Here they've gone Type 1, 2, 3 and 4. And I'm pretty sure this one will have that option somewhere, because I have used that. Vehicle, nope. Back, Asia, by vehicle, nope. Back, by system. Okay, so that's very interesting. This one here, on first appearance, seems to have easy access to more different types or more different systems. That's if they're actually there. Okay, and this is the next thing I don't like about this machine here. I can't go back. I got to restart. A little bit frustrating. Alright, so Nissan, well, it looks like this one had more menus. I don't know if that's entirely correct without going through them and comparing them all, you know, system for system, but it did look like the M8 had more systems, which is hard to believe, and I believe there's some reason for that, or this one normally has everything, so I don't know why that is. And this one is up to date as well, so it's very interesting. Back. Okay, so we're going to pick our vehicle back again. This one has a Pinco converter. This one did as well, I believe, just for reference. Pinco converter? Yeah, it did. Okay. And this one too, you can also upgrade to the 20-pin code converter. This one you can't. Okay, so we're getting down the bottom here. I mean, we've tried a lot of the... Oh, did we try forward? Let's go forward. Australia. Okay, so we've got more here than we do here once again. A lot of the standard ones are all there, so it's not too bad. So my point to this whole video was the point I was making on the previous video, is this machine has more menus and more options than this one, and you're more likely to find it on this platform than you are on this platform. This platform gets updated regularly, this platform doesn't. This platform has tech support, this platform you have to email, and the tech support is completely different. So that being my point, let's try Toyota now. I think you can clearly see that the point has been made just by the looking over the systems. We've gone Toyota, we've gone Australia, go by vehicle,